on in the world just now, say it's the 2nd of March, is absolutely horrific, but we still have to go on with our lives here. Storm's been terrible, the weather's been horrendous, the rain's been awful, and what's happened to the Caravan? Well, the handbrake linkage sheared off, and the wind moved the Caravan from, there's the car, so the front of the Caravan was at the front of the car. Now if it moved forward, it hit the Caravans up there. If it swung sideways, it hit that Caravan. Fortunately, it just went straight on, and all it did was, the legs were on, and it sheared one of the legs off at the front. I managed to fix that with a wooden panel, and then some bolts, and a screw, because it was bolted under the floor, but unfortunately the nut was under the water tank, so I had to bodge it together. It's solid, with a bit of wood, which I painted with microporous breathable paint. Other things that have happened, we noticed some of the bedding is a wee bit damp below the window here, so I took this off, and all round here is absolutely rotten. It was full of silicone, so the people that we bought it from have tried to fix it, so it's been a right pain. So as you can see, an effort's been made to seal it round there. It seems watertight, it is pretty solid, but I think the problem was up here. That was all deteriorating, so I've taken that off and put the mastic roll round that to seal, stop the water getting in. The next problem is when I put the lights on, this was flashing, this wasn't working. So I've got bulbs. I'm going to try in case it's the bulbs, but if not, I need to get further advice for that. And then this bulb up here, it failed, and it's been a right palaver, so it has. So we were hoping to go away at the weekend down to Maidens, which we love, but unless I can get the brake, the indicator lights fixed, then we're stuck for a bit. And the next step is for the window. I got a rough estimate to take this out, do the wooden surround, trim, maybe some wallboard. I put £1,500, so I'm going to have a bash at it myself. I've been watching all sorts of videos on YouTube. The good thing is the outside part of the window and the inside part, they're screwed together, so a bit of luck I can basically do it from the inside, get that fixed, and then I'll take this sealant off and do it properly with the mastic roll round there. But it's just been one thing after the other, with COVID, the war, the Caravan, all going on. So I'll let you know how it goes, and I'll see you soon. So fortunately the new bulb works. I got that in, it works, so that's a good thing. The kind of foamy seal that was round here disintegrated, so I've just got a roll of mastic tape I'll put round there and seal it. These bits popped out, and I've just had to push them back in again and glue them into place. But what, I don't know if it's just eldest Caravans, but what I've learned is so poorly put together, it's frightening, the quality of workmanship. You know, for example, the light switches are wired up the long way, so for the shower and the toilet, so if you assume you switch the left hand switch on, the shower come on. No, it doesn't, it's the toilet light that comes on. They're just so basic and so poorly put together. So I'll put this back together, and at least it means I can get the Caravan on the go, thank goodness. Step is this up here. Now I've no doubt that it'll all just fall to bits down the way the rest of the Caravan is. Oh, that's not too bad. Get the bulb to bit in there, so I'll fix that. Now something's been done in this before because there's silicone around that. As I say, everything just falls to bits. I tested it, it does work, so I'm just going to pop some little bits of mastic round it just to keep everything in place. Okay, so that's that. A wee bit of mastic tape on, and I'll put another little couple of blobs around there to keep the reflector on, but to that. But the way this is going, it's turned into Cowan's caravan travels and disasters. I'm going to hold. That's not quite good enough, that. Okay, we'll go and put the lights on, see if it works. Fingers crossed. And it works. Thank goodness for that. So we'll put on the... everything's working. Let's check these hazard lights at the back. Yep. Remarkably I've done it. I'm by no means an expert. I'm pretty handy and stuff at the house, so a lot of it's kind of common sense, but thank goodness it all works. I'm just going to check round this side. Yep. That's us. Thank goodness. Result.